Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Do you hate women?
Oh my God.
No, it's a genuine question. I
beginning.
feel like you're looking at me like I'm being sarcastic. I'm genuinely asking.
He loves us.
Then why
That's
are you
we're all
here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking because a lot of your takes
Yeah, go
towards
ahead.
women make us feel small.
Okay, is stating an objective fact or facts that might paint women in a, I guess, maybe unflattering light, does that mean I hate them?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I just
Here's
haven't
the
really
answer to
heard
your question.
any good
But hold on.
things.
Let me see. He hates men too then. Let me see. He hates men as well.
I didn't say he hated them. I was asking whether or not he did. He said he doesn't.
Well, I want to
I
say
was just
something
trying to
about
have a
the
better
roles
understanding.
with-
I just find
You're
that that's,
looking at me crazy.
I find
like,
it
I'm
interesting
just-
that like that's your response to me saying things that are objectively true between the two genders and our differences.
But does that
I
mean-
just find it interesting that after our
you
conversation,
don't
the
know.
main takeaway in question is, do you hate women? When all I've said is just, yeah, they're unflattering facts about females, but
yeah, but
doesn't
normally
mean I hate
people
them.
don't hyper focus on women in this way. At least I haven't seen much content that focuses on women in this light and makes them feel, yeah, like you said,
Well,
smaller and isn't so unflattering. So I'm just trying to get a better understanding of why
okay,
you
let me
paint
ask you
women
this:
so unflattering.
who controls their feelings? You or me?
Who controls their feelings?
Yeah, do I control your feelings or do you control
I
your
control
feelings?
my feelings.
So if you feel small, whose problem is that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Gotcha, bitch.
So if you went and you said most men are losers, fat, incompetent, feeble, idiots, I wouldn't feel small. I'd be like, you're actually fucking right.
Yep.
No,
They
you're
are.
right. You're right. It could be a
see,
projection.
but this is the difference
You're
between
not
men and women.
fat.
If you guys went ahead and criticized men in here, I wouldn't start crying. I'd be like, yeah, you're fucking right. Yeah, this is a problem with men in the West. But if I criticize women, you guys always go ahead and attribute what I say to yourself. And be like, "Oh, you hate women."
How dare
No, I'm
you.
just telling you objective, uncomfortable realities about females in the United States, which is the whole discussion started off Passport Bros.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to an understanding
Can
of
we go
how
back
you
to that
reach
too?
these uncomfortable realities, but that's a different conversation.
Because it's reality.
Women just more emotional by itself.
Yeah.
They're
that's true.
uncomfortable
that's it.
realities.
How
They're not
dare you.
realities that most people
How
would
dare you
agree
make
with.
sense?
Yeah, I was gonna say who's
Yeah,
reality.
Maren.
I'm sorry. You said they're not realities that what?
They're not realities that most people or everyone would agree with, you know? Like,
Okay, but
I'm-
that doesn't make it not right though.
no, you're right. It doesn't.
And if anything, we're harder on men than women, by the way.
like
Way harder on men.
I mean,
light
way harder.
years.
A fact is a
Light
fact,
years
regardless of whether you agree with it or not. I would say I would argue it's a low IQ trait to say I disagree with something that is objectively true. So like, if you went ahead and you told me most guys are losers in America, and I told you I disagree with that, well, I'd be a fucking retard for saying that because the truth is that most are losers.
Yep.
Majority
like,
of people are losers.
You know,
in America.
like I'm not gonna sit here and get angry and be like,
I
you
agree
hate
with you,
men for
John.
saying that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
no, you're right.
most
Broken
people don't
families.
shed
I agree.
light on this subject, so I was asking why you did and
Yeah,
if you
because
hate
women are in a privileged position where we can't criticize them.
Yeah.
We're one of the few podcasts that criticizes and says, yo, we criticize men too, right?
Yeah.
But no one gives a f- criticize men. We criticize women about, hey, this is why guys are leaving the United States. And most girls, instead of like listening and be like, why are the men leaving? Damn, I should write this shit down. I mean, this is what men are looking for. They say, well, that's because you guys are trying to pay for outside or whatever.
Those
You just-
women are cheaper.
Yeah, women are
Correct.
cheaper.
Cheaper in the most expensive city in the world.
So there's
You
a-
mentioned one city, but okay.
So there's a problem in America that women are facing, especially where they can't find men or retain men long enough, and they say, "Why did he ghost me? Why did he leave me alone?" I don't get it, and it's because you don't see the picture as you. What you want to happen is him to stay with you and be with you, right? But guess what he wants? Submissive, quiet, modest woman.
Not
Is
even that. Not even that extreme. Just cooperative.
Compliance.
I don't want compliance. If I have a fucking idea, I don't want like you to pick every part of it apart where you're not even qualified to pick my fucking idea apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like everything has to be an argument. Everything, and it's not all
There
girls
should
like
be a
this, but it's
team, like,
it's a
honestly.
general thing I've
Yeah.
noticed among American women, typically who come from single mother households.
And also, you can have your input for a man, 100%. But understand, if he's the man you chose to trust and follow, let him lead. Hey, babe, you know what?
Right.
I love that you're doing this, but what about this? What do you think? And he'll tell you, you know what, babe, that's a good idea. Or, you know, babe, I'm doing this way because of this X, Y, Z. And then you know for a fact, okay, you know what? I trust this guy. I'll follow his lead.